Get ready to DIY.
It becomes a fun little experience.
From gourmet Italian to a Japanese specialty.
Look at that rice. That's really good sushi rice right there.
And cocktails.
Let's give it a go. Cheers.
We're grating, rolling, and mixing it up at home. Plus, noodles with a real bang. High school students making a difference.
Watching these high schoolers, work with these little kids, it's always very heartwarming to see that connection.
And you scream, I scream, we all scream for ice cream. Localish LA starts right now.
Welcome to Localish LA. I'm Carl Schmidt, coming to you from my home here in West Hollywood. If you are tired of the same old, Hits Kitchen is offering a new twist on takeout during the pandemic.
I think that people have made their home space a lot more comforting, a lot more comfortable, so that when you do have a food experience in the household, it sort of emulates the restaurant experience. Hits Kitchen is a special edition thematic food delivery service based here in Los Angeles.
It's a different kind of experience, and we include some trinkets and some surprises and try to, throw in a little bit of a party hat, if you will.
Each box is curated by a spotlighted chef, purveyor, food personality, and we deliver a special edition snippet of their particular cuisine or menu to households throughout the city.
Doing these at-home dinner kits, we all kind of immediately thought the same thing, this Sunday supper. And so we wanted to kind of recreate that vibe, that aesthetic with the music, the silly red and white checkered tablecloths, and then from there, the menu itself.
And Joe's food is a perfect representation of that. He's very much about the comfort, about the home cooked, but also with a modern edge, which I know that people absolutely love, especially in Los Angeles.
Feel like you got him on your shoulder a little bit, and that he's in the kitchen with you as you're taking all of these ingredients and putting them together, and it becomes a fun little experience.
It's inspiring to see other people cooking food, trying food, making something that I had made a couple days before, then they make their version of it and posting about it. And it's inspiring to me, even though it's a home cook or whoever might be making it. They're not necessarily a professional chef, but the fact that they're trying something new is inspiring then to me to keep trying new things and doing new things.
Okay, so that's dinner taken care of. Now, how about a cocktail?
We started out as just selling cocktail pack, just the mixers. We pivoted from just the mixes to the actual mixed cocktails. And we're selling full bottles of alcohol now. It's what better spirit than mezcal.
While the pandemic has us missing our favorite restaurants and bars, there are venues around SoCal, like Mezcalaro in downtown LA, that are doing cocktails to go.
It's a good way just to raise your spirits and have a little fun at home.
And it's not just the bars that are making it easier to enjoy your favorite cocktail.
Takes about 18 seconds, mixes it all inside the capsule. It has a self-clean system at the end, flush at the end, so there's no cross from one drink to the next, so you just right away pop in the next cocktail.
Ryan Close is an entrepreneur from Canada who moved to Chicago to turn an idea he had into a winning reality. Okay, so why not give it a whirl here at home? Here is the Bartesian sitting on my counter. It's all pretty straightforward so far. You just fill up these bottles and it's labeled and you whack them in there. And I thought, it's summer, so why don't we make a rum breeze? These come in boxes of capsules, much like coffee pods that people are used to using. Looks like that. Lift the lid. Close it down. It says place highball glass with ice. I've done that. Next, has rum been installed? Yes. Do I want it light? Do I want it medium? Do I want it strong? Let's go strong. Mix. Will it taste as good as a mixologist in a bar? Cocktail's ready to drink. Let's give it a go. Cheers. Oh, I am on the beach in the Bahamas right now. Pop-ups have been a big part of the LA food scene, and before the pandemic, Bang Bang Noodles had people lining up literally for hours. The good news is they're back. You just got to make sure you get your order in nice and early.
They were amazing. They're super al dente, super chewy, very delicious. A lot of flavor. I definitely would say more than I expected. Because I've had these types of foods before, but this one actually made me I don't know, my taste buds were ooh.
Hi, Hi, my name is Robert Lee. This is Bang Bang Noodles. We're in Los Angeles, California, also in a little corner called Highland Park. Bang Bang Noodles is a hand-pulled noodle shop that we specialize in byangbyangmin. It's a northern Chinese noodle. It's handmade. It's like a belted noodle, which is kind of like a street food noodle as well. It's kind of a quick food. It has a lot of texture involved, and it kind of just is like a great noodle to absorb all the sauces and give you that flavors in one punch. And I feel like it's one of those noodles that could be the next ramen. It's all street vending right here, maybe even like a matter of like a half a block up. I did have long lines. My lines were pretty much around the block to the point where it was almost like an hour to 2 hour wait. And then COVID hit, and I was like, all right, so what do I do? And then this opportunity kind of popped up, and I was like, all right, let's do it. Me personally, I just kept on. I felt like I know I needed to keep on surviving and pushing.
You know, I've been having cabin fever like crazy, so it's good to get out and enjoy some fresh air and really good food with some friends, and yeah.
We have a 2 to 3 hour callback list right now. It is a mini escape. We're trying to be happy with what very little we have right now. And I think it's great. I'm hoping there's none of those masks, you know what I mean?
I'm definitely getting my noodle order in. Now onto a story about the community coming together to help an ice cream vendor in Long Beach after his ice cream cart was stolen.
When I went and saw him, he looked devastated. He looked crushed. Went into the 99-cent store to get some napkins. He came out, his cart was gone. I spoke with AJ and said, we gotta do something. We gotta buy him a cart. We went out of our own pockets.
Tito gives him a call and he says, hey, come outside, I'm outside. No. He comes outside and he's just shocked. He's like, what is this? Why is there a cart? Who are these people?
Found it on Facebook, of all places. I went and bought it, and then the person I bought it from was in Long Beach. So I brought it home. He didn't know, you know, and we started going to town on it. This thing was in bad shape. We started painting it. We bought new rims and tires. We got Big Sleeps, world-renowned tattoo artist, got him to do some art on it, and then we got Black Sunshine Distribution to do the decals for it. The ice cream cart came out like a rap cart. It came out incredible.
And when I tell you that he was mute for an hour. He could not comprehend what was going on. He could not comprehend that that's his new cart. And he could not understand that the community raised him $10,000 on GoFundMe.
We created a GoFundMe for him, and in 24 hours, I think we raised $5,000 or something.
That was the initial goal, was 5,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10, close to 10. We let him know, listen, this isn't us. This is the community, over 300 people who pledged to help you. So understand that your contribution of working hard doesn't go unnoticed. The community sees it, and we, the community, respect it.
Look at him, he's happy. Thank you, guys.
It's really great to see organisations like the Local Hearts Foundation making a difference. Lots more Localish to come. Ahead, David Ono and a very special guest.
Coming up on Localish LA.
People love sushi, and people love making it at their house.
Sushi night at home. The how-to on hand rolls. Plus, homeschooling for your pet.
With all the resources that were made available to us, we were able to transition to Zoom classes and Zoom private lessons.
And later,
Recess Truck is all about making people feel like a kid again.
A summertime treat that'll take you back. Get more Localish LA anytime at abc7.com/Localish and follow Localish on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube.
Hi everybody, welcome to an at-home edition of Localish. This is my family, this is Laura, this is my 9-year-old daughter Kaya. She's awfully tall because she's on a stool. So we're making our family dinner right now, and we have this special kit. It's called a Temaki kit, and if you're not familiar with Temaki, think of it like a Japanese taco party. So all the ingredients you're going to see here are very similar to what you'll get at your sushi restaurant. The flavors are the same, but this is a lot easier to put together, and it's a lot more fun for the family just to throw stuff together and make a meal. So we're going to give it a shot. You guys ready?
Ready.
Yeah, okay. Here we go.
You know, people love sushi, and people love making it at their house. We've been in business for a long time. Like, we're one of the originals for bringing sushi grade fish to restaurants. But because of COVID, this restaurants are closing, and the whole dynamic is changing. And so we've been thinking about what can we offer customers that would be something exciting that they could do at their house. What we're offering is it's called a Temaki set, kind of where it's more like doing tacos at home.
You know what? I'm gonna put a little veggies in here and a little fish in here too. Just eat it with a taco.
You just get the seaweed and you just kind of get your rice, and then you just put the ingredients in and you just kind of close it in your hand and you just dip it. But it'll come with tuna, eel, sushi shrimp, tilapia, crab sticks, seaweed, obviously, rice. So it'll come with uncooked rice, so you have to cook your own rice.
Look at that rice. That's really good sushi rice right there.
Everyone's like searching for what can I do, right? I mean, because a lot of people are going to restaurants, so it's like, what other options are there? This is a great option.
Did you guys like it?
Loved it.
Loved it, yeah. Kai?
I liked it.
So far, it's been great. I think customers love it, and we want more people to try it. And so it's been good.
Pretty fun. A good little family outing right here in our own kitchen. A Temaki party. So give it a shot. It was pretty good. Thanks for coming over.
Still ahead on Localish LA, high schoolers spending their summer giving back.
I feel like people are a little bit surprised for how successful we've actually been with this book.
Plus, meet a 10-year-old girl who's making safety fun.
Today I'm going to show you how I designed my designs for my face shield.
That and much more when Localish LA continues.
Hey everybody, I'm Brandy Hitt coming to you from my home for this very special edition of Localish LA. And when it comes to work, meetings, classes, everything seems to be virtual these days, including training your pet.
Before the pandemic, we were seeing probably an average of about 200 dogs a week. And then COVID came, and wow, it was a real slam in the face, boy. Like everybody else, we didn't have any idea what we were going to do, but we knew that we had to keep our staff and all of our clients safe. One of the really neat things that happened in our industry was that a bunch of dog trainers came together nationwide. Everybody reached out with all kinds of support, and there were some dog trainers that had already been offering online services, and these people all got together and started putting out all kinds of free educational material and support. So there were free webinars we could go to about how to do online training and video and phone consultations. There were even full classes that we were able to jump on that were offered for free. It was a really neat outpouring of support from the professional dog training community. And with all the resources that were made available to us, we were able to transition to Zoom classes and Zoom private lessons, and then try to go underneath.
It's actually exceeded my expectations in terms of attention that we get, and not only attention that I get from my dog and having an easier time training her, but also the attention that I get from Janine one-on-one on the screen.
As we all adjusted to the new normal, it started picking up again really quickly. And now we're offering still Zoom classes and private lessons, as well as the in-person services that we've opened up. That's actually a really great opportunity, not only for us to help more dogs, but also for us to, of course, gain more business, because now anywhere in the country, come on and take classes with J9's Canines.
Two students from University High School in Los Angeles have been spending their summer sharing their love of music while also giving kids a wonderful creative outlet. Check out Music for Milestones.
Music has just been so important in our lives. My partner and I teach piano and music to underprivileged children.
Sometimes I'm mad or sad, I play the piano, and then I feel calm and I express my feelings.
Because of the focus of our program and it being focused on wellness, we felt that doing it virtually during this pandemic made our program all the more valuable.
We wanted to create a foundation where kids could find what they love to do. We lost our son, Dragon, in 2015. We had been to Yosemite many times, and we had gone there for an end of summer camping trip, and we lost him in that camping trip. One of the things that we wanted to do is honor our son. And so we created the Dragon Kim Foundation.
They give high school students a grant, a $5,000 grant, to start your own program to benefit the community.
All these kids have their schedules, their routines, and their school all thrown off balance. And being able to provide this sense of normalcy at least once a week was really amazing doing that.
Hi everybody, my name is Isabella, I'm 5 years old. We learn different stuff every day, like for example, music notes and new songs.
Just seeing my daughter's happy face before her class and after, that makes it special.
Watching these high schoolers, work with these little kids, it's always very heartwarming to see that connection. I think that Dragon would have loved it. One of the things that he loved was music, and I think that he would have loved us giving other children those opportunities.
There are a lot of teens here in Southern California working to help others this summer. And in Long Beach, 4 classmates have found a creative way to help teach kids about the coronavirus pandemic.
Be the Change Coloring Co. It's kind of just a broad name for us and for all the books we've made. We've made one called the COVID Coloring Book, and that's a coloring book about COVID-19 and how to keep yourself safe. And we just started working on our second one, which is Stand Up for Yourselves, and it's about racism and discrimination.
We had to create a business plan for our high school project. It was for our economics class, but we decided to go above that and actually make it a real business.
We knew that with the coronavirus, some kids would not understand what was really going on, and their parents might be too busy to sit down and explain it to their kids. So we thought we would take a liberty in trying to explain it to them with kid-friendly language and coloring.
And we thought that since there's a lot of other stuff for parents to be worrying about, we thought that we could help them and help inform them and entertain them.
We have a list of organizations on the Google form that people can donate to, and some people can choose to do that or the proceeds go to us, but either way it's always be going to organization or production costs.
I feel like people are a little bit surprised at how much we've done for the community and for how successful we've actually been with this book because of how young we are. And since it was supposed to just be a plan and we actually went through with it, and that's probably really surprising. But mostly it's been positive feedback. Everyone's really enjoyed the books and their kids really like them.
That is fantastic. Thank you so much, ladies, for stepping up. With school starting soon here, there is a little bit of increased anxiety among some kids with COVID-19. But this 10-year-old is hoping to ease some of those fears by creating these kid-friendly face shields.
Then I was thinking of my sister because she was going to go back to school. She could just use the shield, so then that's how the shield came up.
These face shields are done from scratch. We just buy the raw material and we use the design that Sophia created on the computer.
Hello everybody, it's me, Sophia from Cute Face Shield. Today I'm going to show you how I designed my designs for my face shield.
And then we have a cutter machine. We use that one to make the shields and also the straps. What we do basically are helping her as a worker because we do a lot of cutting while she's putting all the pieces together.
Now our face shield is ready to go. There can be multiple kinds of designs in them. Maybe some boys want sports on them. So maybe I can put a baseball or a basketball on the top, or girls also if they want ponies or things like that. I think it would be important because doctors or teachers or adults could also use these to make the kids less afraid and also try to protect themselves while wearing something protective.
The spirit of the idea has provided hope to kids because when they use these type of masks, we don't have anything against this, but when they use them, you don't see the smile, you don't see the faces expressions.
Her goal is just share with other kids that they can still protect it without the stress.
And remember, wash your hands, don't touch your face.
We're really proud of her.
Another thoughtful idea. Well, that's my time. I've got some gardening to get done, but don't go anywhere because there is more Localish LA with Veronica Miracle next.
Up next on Localish LA.
It's just about making people happy on the street and serving people one by one.
We're catching up with the Recess Ice Cream Truck. Be sure to check out the new Localish TV network over the air on channel 7.2 and on these cable channels.
Welcome back to Localish LA. I'm Veronica Miracle reporting to you from my home near beautiful downtown Los Angeles. While this summer isn't exactly what we were all expecting, you can still enjoy some tasty summer treats. Just flag down the ice cream truck.
I love the crispy churro sundae. We feature our small batch ice cream, so it's an organic base, it's a really high 16% butterfat, and the flavors just pop. So Recess Truck is all about making people feel like a kid again. In the past few years, all we've been doing is large-scale catering. So when this whole COVID thing happened, it suddenly became an opportunity to really go back to the core of things. And it's just about making people happy on the street and serving people one by one. So that's what we're trying to do. When people come and they support a small business like this, there actually can be a lot more trust. Like the people who are on the truck actually care about doing it and doing it right.
So I do think it's very important to support local businesses. I mean, it's easier to like go through a McDonald's drive-through, but McDonald's is going to be fine. You know, it's the mom and pop shops that really need help. So I try to, you know, take out as much as I can.
I really want to say thank you to all of our team. We're all kind of like working from home in our little quarantines right now. But everybody's, you know, putting efforts together to what actually goes into the truck. I want to say thank you to all of the clients and all of the people. Like so many people are just, you know, if you see a food truck on the side of the road, just pull over and stop and buy something small. It'll mean so much. And so I want to say thank you to all those people who are doing that too.
Okay, it's officially time to start following Recess Truck on Instagram, so I know when they're in the neighborhood, the next treat is on me. Thanks so much for joining us. That's all our time today. But for more ways to live like a local, you can always visit abc7.com/localish. Good night.
Don't miss an all-new episode of Localish LA on Sunday at 6:30 on ABC7. Or click on the subscribe button and watch Localish LA anytime.